Hi guys, gosh, I'm so honoured to be standing up here in front of you hosting this panel today. I know there are lots of people that deserve to be up here, and I'm extremely nervous. So, in fact, one of the conferences I first went to, it's about 5 years ago, and I think Katie Ravey was up on stage, and I said to my husband, wow, this business is incredible, I can't wait to get started, but don't ever think I'm getting on that stage. And here I am. In the interest of comfort zones and self-development, I'm here. So this is me totally out of my comfort zone. So I've been taking Juice Plus for about 6 years and have been actively involved in the business for about the last 3, and I hit QNMD last April. I've been asked to quickly share my story with you. We've got lots of different fitness categories represented on the panel today, which you'll hear from in a moment. But anyone that knows me knows that my passion is yoga. So I discovered yoga when I was absolutely busted from corporate life. I was working in London. I was head of European PR for a large global fashion brand, and I was just exhausted. I was commuting 4 hours a day. I was working late. I was on planes once a week. I was eating really badly, drinking too much. I catch every cold going. Someone just needed to sneeze at me on a plane, and I knew I was going to get sick. And my relationship was really suffering because I was never at home. So as a result of that, I had chronic IBS. I was always stressed. I was exhausted, constantly sick, and I desperately needed to bring balance back into my life. And then one day I found yoga, and it literally saved me. So I started to practice yoga, and it led to a journey of transformation for me that's continued ever since. I began to eat more healthily, take care of myself, and as a result, I felt better physically and mentally. Fast forward to today, and I've been practicing yoga now for over 17 years, and I've been qualified as an instructor for the last 15. Myself and my husband have 3 other health-related businesses, and including our Juice Plus business that we run together, and I'm passionate about helping other people on a path to well-being. It was about 6 years ago that I was first introduced to Juice Plus, and as I was already on a health journey, it was a complete no-brainer to me. I couldn't wait to add it to my diet because obviously even though I practice yoga, my body isn't always a temple. I'll be the first one to admit that. So just by adding it to my diet, I knew that I was meeting my nutritional needs every single day, even when my diet fell short. And I really wish someone would have shared Juice Plus with me all those years ago when I was struggling with my health. And that's why I'm just so passionate to share Juice Plus with anyone that will listen. So enough about me. Let's hear from our fitness panel. I'd like to welcome to the stage now Tony Robinson.
Woo! Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Hayley Phillips.
Woo! Yeah!
Ross Carew. Ross. Molly Helgeson. And Scott Henley.
Terrible kids.
Right. Great, welcome to the stage, everyone. Let's start with you, Tony. So, how long have you been with the Juice Plus company, and how do the products fit with your lifestyle as a personal trainer?
I've been with Juice Plus for just over 3 years. I started in June 2014, and the products have done amazing for me and my family, especially my wife. For years I thought she was just lazy, but she was just always tired because of poor nutrition and just poor lifestyle. Myself, I trained a lot. I do Muay Thai boxing and weights quite a lot, so I was training 7 days a week and I thought I could eat what I wanted. I soon found that I couldn't when I had a couple of surgeries and I couldn't train, and I just blew up. Fat Tony. I blew up, and then I started getting lots of other things happening to me, like the skin. I had some mad skin problems. That's actually quite a good picture. There's other ones with, I had horrible stuff in my beard, and my skin just came out, and what I knew I needed to change my lifestyle. So we both got on the products. changed my lifestyle, started taking the shakes, pre and post workout, and taking the capsules every single day, and sometimes doubling up when I trained hard. So it's done phenomenal. A lot of my clients take the products. I've had some fantastic results with my clients as well. That's in terms of, I know it's not a fat loss product, but in terms of fat loss, in terms of health in general, really. A lot of clients that were close to having diabetes or on the diabetes list, so to speak. Just absolutely phenomenal. I can't beat it.
Awesome, that's fantastic. Thank you, Tony, for sharing that with us.
No problem.
Brilliant. Hayley. You love running, Hayley, and you take part in lots of marathons, I hear. How does Juice Plus help with your training?
Yeah, just, well, briefly my background. I was a physical training instructor in the Royal Air Force, that's how I know Scott. So fitness professional, fitness addict, total skeptic about all of this, by the way, you know, the products, know it all, but turned complete convert, seriously. I've been using the products, I've been in the business nearly 4 years now, so it's 4 years in January, and it wasn't because it was January and a new year that I decided to try, you know, to look into it. It was because I'd seen on Scott's social media for like 5 or 6 months, he was just banging on about this something, and do you know what, 99% of that time, I just thought he was total bonkers, I really did, and I probably told him that a couple of times as well. But during that time, I was actually going through something for myself. You know, I was going through a really terrible time with a skin condition on my face, and you know, it just took it out of me really. And after trying so many different medications, someone actually said to me in the gym one day, they said, you know, have you ever looked into that? This could be maybe a nutrition thing, and I totally batted it off because genuinely I thought I was the healthiest person I knew, and I literally told people that I was, you know, I really thought I was the healthiest person I knew. And cut a long story short, I ended up like looking it up, and I chatted to Scott for quite a while on the phone, and I totally ate my words, and this was before even trying the products. And yeah, even though I was pregnant at the time, I just thought, if nothing else, this product can just benefit me no end, even if it doesn't help my skin. But it did, yay! I totally got my face back, which was really great. And seriously, have a little look. I've actually only just uploaded a picture onto my Facebook, Hayley Phillips, and just, you can't even tell me these products don't work. It's just crazy. So in the business side, I just jumped right in and I ran with it. I absolutely ran with it. I was able to leave my career job in the military because of the income that I was getting from this business. You know, it helped obviously with childcare bills and things like that. And within 2 years, it was just over 2 years, that's when I hit National Marketing Director. And actually it was around that same time that I then got the call that I got a place in the London Marathon, one just gone last year. And, you know, so I was heavily pregnant at that point. But I'm a keen runner. Those of you at the front of the queue this morning will know, yeah? But running just makes me feel good mentally, so I was definitely up for that challenge of the marathon. Yeah, so training runs, literally running with a buggy, got 2 children, so you can imagine time really short. And during all my training runs, or after them, I refueled with Complete. And after long training runs with, you know, I doubled up on my capsules. And before Juice Plus, it's weird because I was in the gym all the time and using whey protein and although I thought I was eating clean, you know, I was bloated all the time, tired all the time. You just put it down to just having a tight, you know, life. That's just being a busy life. And but actually, since switching to Juice Plus and alongside, like actually thinking about what I'm putting into my body rather than calories in, calories out. Who can relate? You're just thinking about that. You know, everything changed. People used to say to me, "God, you got 2 children, like you're running a business and doing all these runs, like ready for the marathon. How do you do it?" And I can't say anything else other than, you know, the nutrition side of it that changed. And you have to think of it like a brand new car. So you get a brand new car off the forecourt, nice and shiny, runs like an absolute dream. But if all you're doing is refueling it when the petrol runs out, then refueling it, driving, petrol runs out, you know, if you're not filling up the oil, you know, topping up the water, cleaning her, over time, it's going to deteriorate. And our bodies are exactly the same. And that's what I then realized because of these products is that I wasn't the healthiest person I knew. Not by a long shot. I probably was one of the fittest at the time, but definitely not the healthiest. So that made huge difference to me, you know. And so cleaning your car, topping up the oil, topping up the water, that is what micronutrition is to our bodies, you know. And that's what I realised now I was missing. So although I was eating clean, I just didn't have that wide variety, and that's really where this has helped. And you know, so for my marathon April that I did last year, or this year, sorry, you know, I just completed it in a much better time than I thought I ever would. Recovery was just incredible, better than I ever thought it was going to be. And that's just down to like this micronutrition. And so for me, I'm just like, Juice Plus has helped in so many ways. It's just an unbelievable, you know, shortcut to getting top quality nutrition. It's a fab product for, you know, exercise and recovery.
Brilliant, thank you so much. I love that you mentioned the difference between fit and healthy, and I think Dave O'Brien talks a lot about you can be fit but you're not necessarily healthy, and I think nutrition is obviously sometimes the missing piece of that, so great, fantastic. Ross, as a full-time father, a father with a full-time father,